Hello and welcome back to Balance That. My name is Juan, and sorry I've been away for a while, and I had to help my son get ready for college, get him all registered up for college. Happy to say he is. So my son, Juan Efraim Rivera III, is going to college. So very excited for that. So welcome back. Good to see you. And today I wanted to talk about a concept I recently come across called scripting. And basically it's about living your life now as if you have everything that you're working for, everything you're working towards. The perfect mate, all the money you want, the success in your career has already happened. And now you're just living your life as if it has happened, although it hasn't. So does this concept work? I have no idea. I'm actually just playing with it now. The concept first came across to me through Instagram as one of the influencers I follow. She's very much into the law of attraction. Her name slips my mind right now, unfortunately. And then my mother, ironically, also gifted me a book. The book's right here. Let me go grab it. So my mother gifted me this book right after I watched this video with this young lady talking about scripting. This book, Manifesting Journal Magic. Okay, and it's ironic too because these are my numbers on the front. Like 36 is not supposed to 369, but 36 and 555 are my numbers. Those I'm very woo woo, as you may know, and part of my numerology, the numbers is 555, which is really much about taking control and taking power and taking control of your own life. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. So this book came in the mail as a surprise from my mom, and it's a book on scripting. So basically that same idea of living your life now as if all the things you're working towards has already happened. And how you do it regarding to scripting is concerned is you spend some time, maybe on a daily basis, weekly or monthly, writing down a journal entry as if you're your future self. So you feel it. First thing you do is you feel as if it already has all happened. So you say, like one thing, this is how I prompt myself. You say, you have millions and billions of dollars. What would you be doing right now? And it gives me this kind of feeling. If I had all that money, I'd be doing this. And then I write it, But I write it as if me earning all that money is past tense. So I already did it. So for instance, here's one of my journal entries here. Ever since a year ago, when I had that vision during meditation about Balance That, it's funny about this podcast here, being the key, my life has changed so much. I put more focus on the podcast and growing it. It allowed everything I've been wanting and waiting for, all my desires to come in, and the world opened right up for me. So, what I think is the point of this is very metaphysical, incredibly, extremely heads in the clouds metaphysical. It's about getting a feeling and then allowing that feeling to flow through your body. And it's a feeling of relief. It's a feeling of satisfaction. It's the feeling of it's already done. That feeling that we're all searching for. This technique allows you to have it in the moment versus, frustration, resentment, regret, anxiety, overwhelmment, whatever you might be feeling, because you don't have what you're looking for yet. That grind feeling, that push feeling, that drive feeling. You get to put that on the table for a minute without drinking wine or intoxicating yourself somehow, without the need of a meditation or whatever, without a condition. You just allow yourself to feel what it's like to live the way that you want to live. Because essentially, you have that power within you now. That I've come to believe, and that's a very law of attraction thing. Once again, one of my favorite quotes from Abraham S. Hicks is more of a paraphrase than anything, but everything we want in life, we want it in the belief that we'll feel better in the having of it. So why not just feel the way you want to feel now? And that's the point of scripting. It definitely works for me so far. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks. In the sense of making me feel better. So I feel it. I feel more confident. I feel like it's already done. It takes a big weight off your shoulder. Imagine the weight that would be taken off your shoulder when you finally do get the $1 million or the $100,000, whatever you're trying to work towards. It kind of allows you to feel it now. Now, there's a practical question of, well, what am I doing? Could this possibly be negative? Am I deluding myself? Is this me forcing myself into a delusion? Could be. But a lot of the things that we do in our life is because of a story that we're telling. So what story are you telling? Are you telling the story that you're broke? I'm broke. Are you telling the story that you're a victim? I'm black, therefore I can't work this kind of job, or I'm black in America, so things are tougher for me. You know, are you telling that story? Like, what story are you telling? And is the story true? It might be true. And I'm sure you're right. But then there's another quote. Would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? And how right is that story? That story may be right, but how much is your focus on that story affecting your ability to progress and expand? So, is this a delusion, or is this me changing the story and me living by a different story, thus allowing what has already manifested vibrationally to come in materially? Because if you believe in the law of attraction, one of our biggest blockers is our own belief systems. What are we believing about ourselves? I just heard Alicia Keys give a quote where she's saying, we don't get what we ask for, we get what we believe. And she said, whatever we believe, we walk in a room with that energy. So we believe we're the shit, you know, like we just got it going on and we're good. Then we walk into a room with that energy and everyone can feel that reverberate. That's true. I don't care what you want to say. Or we walk in a room like, I don't really belong here. Everybody feels that energy too. That comes off. It comes off in your body language, the way you talk, the sound of your voice, the tone of your voice, everything. And people feel that as well. So, if you can believe that everything that you want, anything you're working towards has already happened, and you can have that feeling and have that confidence, you're just going to carry yourself differently. One thing I always warn against, though, as far as law of attraction is concerned, is watch how you're perceiving the law of attraction. A lot of times it can sound like what they're saying to you. You know, I don't believe this is what they're saying, but it can sound like this, is that basically think positive, sit in your ass, and expect miracles to fall out the sky. So we don't want to go down that road. So I think as long as you don't go down that road, I think you're going to be okay with this kind of practice. But I don't think this practice for everyone either. Because once again, you are kind of sort of lying to yourself, right? So when you do that, your inner self will tell you that ain't true. You know, that ain't true. That ain't true, whether it's your ego or whatever. Something within you is going to set up alarm bells. Like ding, 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 you're full of shit. You know, so I don't think it's going to be for everybody. But I think if you have a strong grasp on the law of attraction, you truly believe it, such as I do, I think this can really work for you. But if you're more practical minded, it's probably going to throw this out the fucking window because I don't think it's going to work for you. Because you're going to need to see material results if you're more practical minded. But there is something to be said about the mindset. There's something to be said about a mindset that I got this. Matter of fact, I got it so much, I basically, see the wording is different. I basically already have it. So you acknowledge that I don't have it, but I feel so good, I'm so confident I am going to have it. It's like I basically have it because you have it within how you feel. So your feelings, how you feel on the inside, you have it there. You have it in your heart. That's a more practical way of looking at it, but it's basically saying the same thing. It exists vibrationally. This is one technique into bringing it in materialistically by getting rid of your resistance towards the thing, by feeling good now, and then allowing in the money, the girl or boyfriend, the place you want to live, the amazing career you want to work. Feeling good now allows those things to come in on the metaphysical side. And on the more practical side, you now have a mindset for success. Because now you believe in yourself. And that's going to come off in the way you talk, the way you make eye contact, the way you deal with other people, the way you walk into a room, as Alicia Keys said. So whether you're looking at it from a metaphysical standpoint, where you are now deliberately setting off a new vibration, which the law of attraction is going to pick up on and start to bring in the things you want, because now you are living that future you almost as if it is the past tense, or you're taking a practical approach and you're just getting your mind right, getting yourself prepared, ready to be ready, so to speak. Either way you look at it, it's all about how you feel right now. Feel good now. That's the point of this. I think that's the point of scripting. And I think really, whether you're more practically minded or if you're more heads in the clouds like me, either way, your mindset is everything when you're on this road for success. All right, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining me. I should be back on my regular schedule, doing this once a week, posting either every Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And I love you. May you find your path between the metaphysical and the practical. May you find your path in between to your own inner wellness. Thank you again for joining me. I love you.